Hey there, party people. Welcome back. This is Dandolph here, and we're going for another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. So let's get going. So I did a previous video about... Volume's a little too loud. I did a previous video about a cow farm, and over the last few days, I've been putting wheat into it and testing it and seeing how it was going, and it just wasn't producing the way that I was hoping and expecting it to. So I've been working really hard, and I've come up with a new design, and I wanted to show that off to you guys. So let's go over here, and we'll check this out. So let me turn the volume down for these cows real quick. So what we've got going on here is a lot different than what we had before. A lot of the ideas are very similar, but they're just, they've been made more efficient. So what I've got going on here is one block columns that the cows live on here, and they're separated by a one block space. I don't think I have any wheat on me, but we'll check. I'll check for some wheat, and we will put some wheat into this and we'll see how it works. But basically, as you can see here, there is a one block gap, and the fences are at the too high spot. So basically, the baby cows, when they are born, they can shove out the sides here. Then the water will push them all the way into the middle here, which drops them down a couple blocks. And then this secondary water pushes them into this hole. Then once they're in that hole, they go under the lava. Once they grow up, they burn in the lava and die and give me all the free stuff. So let me grab some wheat, and I'll put a few cows into this, and we'll see what it looks like. I think I have a little bit more at my base. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and grab all this wheat, and we'll just go ahead and feed it on up. Oops, and I missed. I will have to build a landing platform for this. It's not completely done yet, but the farm itself is functional. See, that's the problem. And I fell through. That's fine. Okay. So basically, I just shift up here, feed a bunch of wheat to all the cows. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and jump down, and as you can see, the baby cows all get shoved out. They go into the water there. Once they go into that water, they fall into this water, and then they all fall into that little bitty hole, and they just kind of cram up. Once they grow up, they become too tall. Once they're too tall, they bonk their heads into the lava. The lava burns them, gives me cooked beef and leather. So I'm going to go ahead and finish feeding this up, and then we'll check out the collection area. I've upgraded that as well because I was having trouble getting into it. But this way it makes it a lot easier to go ahead and get in and get out. But I want to go ahead and just feed up the rest of this wheat to these cows. We're already here, so I might as well, right? Okay, so all the cows have been fed. I'm going to go underwater here. I'm going to swim around to the other side. And boom, big old entrance now. Makes it a lot easier to get in and out of this place. And as you can see, it's empty right now because all the cows are above our head. But once they grow up, we'll have a bunch of stuff. So we'll check on that a little bit later in the episode. So, the thing I actually want to do today in our episode is, in these two boxes, I've been preparing some materials. I believe I have everything I need to go to our new area and get a lot of work done on our storage system. So we'll head over there right now. We'll take a look at what's been built, kind of what the plan is, and then I'll get some building done, and then hopefully we'll make some good progress on this today. So which color was it? I don't remember. Yellow tiger, stronghold, home base. Mending Village. This light blue. That's right. Perfect. So just going to follow the light blue carpet. Beautiful. So there hasn't really been much progress over here since the last time we did the video about the shulker unloader. But I did do a lot of testing, and I kind of figured out how exactly I want this thing to work and kind of what I want the design to look like. So what we're going to end up doing is, I'm going to take all this out. This was my testing. What we're going to do is the storage system is going to go this way. And ultimately what I wanted to do is I wanted to go about, I wanted to do those dang airplanes. So what I wanted to do is kind of go this way for one section of water, and then it'll go this way, and then we'll kind of create a little T shape in here with all of our chests, with all of the item sorting going through all of that. Yeah, so I think that's a good plan. It's a good starting place. So if you haven't done an item sorter before, it's actually a very simple project. It just takes a lot of materials. So I don't know exactly what mechanic makes this work. I've never seen a YouTube video that actually explains what makes it work. Everybody always says it works and I don't question it. So I'm going to say the same thing. It works and I don't question it. So what you do is you put one item that's never going to be put through your sorter. I decided to use nether bricks because whoever has just standard nether bricks. And then you put 41 of the item that you want to go into that chest. And then below it, one item will end up here, but that's fine. And then it's just a regular hopper below it. Then you put your comparator here with your redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust. You have a repeater here and a torch here. That is literally the entire setup. You repeat this thing as many times as you would like for as many items that you plan on sorting. My goal is to get 48 chests to be sorted in here, and I'll see if I can get it to line up properly. It might be a few less because of this first section, because the water flows 7, and I need to make sure there's a little bit of space for the items to get going before they start dropping into hoppers. So I'll probably end up more like 44, somewhere in that range, 44 sorted items, but I think that's going to be more than plenty. So I think the first thing I need to do is clear out a little bit of land here. So I think I'm going to start with that, and then I will get back to you guys once I have some space cleared out in here to be able to get this project started. So I'll get back to you guys in just a few minutes. All right, guys, we are back, and now we have a nice open workspace here. Hopefully it's big enough. If it's not, then I will, of course, make more room. I think I'll definitely have to make room here, but I don't know how it's going to line up yet, so I didn't want to go ahead and just take out all the land for no reason. So I think what I'm going to start doing now is start building this exact same thing, but on the other side over here, and we're going to, like we said, we're going to make a turn and then turn that way and then come along this back wall and then come this way, then come back this way, and then we'll see where we end up and put another section probably right here, actually more like right here to match that. So we'll get started on this, and I'll be back once I've made some progress. Alright guys, so we are back here and I've made a little bit of progress. So what I'm doing first is trying to get the layout ready. So what's going to happen here is the water flows this way from the start, and I know there's a zombie somewhere. I've got to find it. It's driving me crazy here. So basically, the items flow this way, then they turn here, and I'm doing 2 sections of 6 on this side, a section of 6 here, and then I'll go all the way across this way, and then do the same thing on this end. 2 sections of 6 and try and make it match in the middle. So that'll be kind of difficult on the other side, but we'll see once I get to the middle section how that's going to play out. But yeah, so it shouldn't be too bad. So we've got a section of 6 here, so I need to clear out more of this area. I'm just going to keep excavating as I need the space, just further and further into this mountain, and hopefully I'll find that cave that zombie's in, and I can just get rid of that sound. But yeah, so that's what I've got going on here, and I'm going to just keep going on this. I will get back to you guys probably when I get to the next phase, which is going to be the redstone phase. So I'm just going to get all the chests in place, all the hoppers in place, and all of the path that the things are going to glide on, and then I will come back to you guys in just a few minutes. See you in a sec. All right, party people, I am back, and this is what we've got. So, I went ahead and built all of this out. I decided I don't think it just doesn't fit to put another row like this. So I'm just going to leave this as a normal wall once I build out this structure. So this is the end of the machine here, the sorting system. So then it kind of goes like this. There's 4 chests here, and then it turns around the corner. Then you're going to have 6, 6, 6. Every group is 6 from there on. So as you can see, it's a lot. And then I'm going to extend all of these down, and then probably have 3 or 4 chests per one here. But I have to, I want to get this thing working first, so I'm going to do the redstone next, and then I'll get to that later. So yeah, so the next step is redstone. So I need to get some repeaters, some comparators, some where do they hide? Redstone torches, and some building blocks. So that shouldn't be too hard. I've got all of that right here. Let me go ahead and put some of this other stuff away. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of excavating here. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab another one. Okay. That can all go in. Ice signs, and let's grab some smooth stone. 8 stacks should be enough. Then we needed redstone torches, comparators, and repeaters. Cool. That should hopefully get us there. Those dang airplanes. I'm gonna put that away as well. And then we also need redstone dust. So let's grab a stack of that. Break that down. There we go. And I think we're ready to go. So the reason I left this section here is just because I wanted to make sure I could copy it. So that's what I'm looking at now. So I got to do a T with 2 little sections here. So let me do that. Oh, a little bit of lag there. The T comes off of the bottom. So let's go ahead and do something like that. Oh, I didn't think about that. This section may have to go away. This section of 4, I think, has to go away. Alright guys, we are back, and there has been some progress. So I've got all of the redstone in on all of these sides. So I didn't really want to show you that process because it's just boring. It's the same thing over and over again. If you need to see the one section, it's a comparator coming out of your... Here, let me just get up here. So you've got a comparator coming out of your bottom hopper, your top hopper here, and then you've got the 2, 3 redstone dust, the repeater at the bottom, and your redstone torch there. That is literally all you need, and you just tile that over and over for however many places that you're going to store things. But let's give this a count, because I don't know how this ended up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sections. That's 66 different items that we can sort, or have multiple chests for one item. You know, smooth stone and that sort of thing, we'll probably want to have, you know, more than 3 chests for that. So we can potentially have multiple spots for that. But that's 66 items. That's more than I was expecting. That's great. We can definitely work with that. So the next step in this is I need to actually get all of my items in place in the hoppers so that they can be locked, and then they can actually start sorting. So that's the next step in the process. I will get started on that, and I will meet you back once I have some stuff in here and we can get started on a test. So give me a few minutes, and I will see you in just a second. All right, guys, we are back, and I have gotten a lot of items into this system as far as sorting goes. So, actually, I didn't think about this. This is still in the way. But basically, what you do is you put 41 of whatever item you want to sort here, and then an item that is never going to go into your sorting system there. So that's why I chose nether bricks, because you never have nether bricks on hand. You never have them when you're out building stuff. It's not something that happens naturally. I made them special for this project, otherwise I would not have them. So that's why I use those. So I'm just getting rid of this stone real quick, and I'll show you kind of how I organize this thing. And then I'll just add on things as I find it useful. But starting here, we've got the wood, we've got the spruce, the oak, the dark oak, birch, and then all the nether woods. And then a few random items made of wood here. And then it goes on to the stone, starting with cobble, stone, smooth stone, and all the things that naturally generate there. Sand, glass, black stone, some nether stuff there, some ores, some random stuff here, some random stuff at the end, and then I still have some empty spaces over here. So what we're going to do is we are going to, let's see, how about this? Nope, not that one. This one, let's just take this chest here. We're just going to pick it up and plop it right in and see if this thing is working. This is going to be our first official test here. So if all is done the way that I hope that it has been done, we should have a fully operational sorting system here. So here we go. It's going to take a minute. But look at it go. Oh, it's working. That should all be going into the stone category here. Stone category is clicking. We're getting stone. Guys, this thing is working. I'm so excited right now. Oh my goodness. Yes. All right, that means we can start building in this area. Like, this was the first thing I wanted. I wanted my storage to be ready and to be in the basement, and I've got it going. So now we can build up around this. We can start filling in this whole area. We can start getting this whole area built out. I have a lot of big plans for this area. It's going to be really, really cool. Basically planning just a giant Blackstone castle. I think it's gonna be really, really cool. Off in the distance over there, Reyes on the server is also going to build a really cool structure on one of the really high peaks over there. But I am so super, super excited about this, guys. So let's check on this thing, make sure it's still doing okay. It's still clicking, it's still going. Still got items shooting out. It's all still going to stone, so it's gonna take a little while, but yeah, looks like everything's working here, guys. So let's take a look at this thing from the air here. Oh yeah, it's glorious. Look at this giant hole we've made in the side of this mountain. Oh yes. Oh cool, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. So we'll just be able to come right in here, I think, drop this off, and then we'll have this nice epic staircase coming downstairs into our sorting system. We might even leave really tall ceilings in here. But yeah, we'll get these chests going down. That's the next step on this, is more hoppers coming down, more chests. But yeah, we have a working sorting system, guys. And I think that's going to be it for today. I put a lot of work into this, guy. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.